This is you right here, an interior designer. And there's one thing that stops you from getting more residential clients and commercial clients, and that is simply trust. For someone to hire you for your design service, they have to deeply trust you. And it's very difficult for someone to trust you from seeing one single ad. Instagram ads or Facebook ads, they give you more visibility, but they can never give you trust. Interior design is a very expensive service, and most of your clients are very cautious when hiring designers. Now, how can you make it easier for your clients to trust you when you run ads? I'm going to show exactly what I've done for my past clients, and if you follow this step by step, I'm sure this can also help in your business. Now, one major way I've done so is by running retargeting adverts. Now, what is retargeting? This simply is showing your content regularly in front of your clients. Now, the more your clients see your video, the more they're exposed to you and the more they trust you. Now, this is a step-by-step breakdown of how you can use Instagram adverts and retargeting to build more trust and sign more clients. And the first type of advert that we run is what I call the profile visit advert. On this advert, there are three major kind of videos that we use. We have transformation angle, when we show a very ugly space and how you make it very beautiful. We have client testimonial. This just shows proof of work from your actual client. And we have authority and advice. And there are times when you run this advert to get a lot of interaction and some inquiries, but at some point you suddenly stop getting inquiries. The reason is because you have had audience fatigue. Whenever you run adverts and people are seeing it over and over again, the audience gets tired of that advert. Now, what do we do? If I see this advert, I would imagine I'm your audience or your client. If I see this advert on Monday, I'm going to ensure that no one sees it or that same person does not see it on Tuesday. You exclude the audience. And the role of this advert here is to bring in fresh eyeball. If those that have seen your advert can never see the first advert again, this gives this advert chance to bring new people into your ecosystem. Now, this we exclude those that see your advert in first, and we now segmentize them. Now, there are two types of client that you have in your business generally. There are commercial clients that want commercial design, and there are those that want residential design. Now, we run residential adverts and commercial adverts. Now, based on level of interest, how far your client watches your video, that shows their level of intention. If you run any of these adverts and somebody watches a video for less than 20%, they watch 20% of the video, they have no intent of buying. Or if they watch 50%, 75%, they have mid-level of intention of buying. But someone that watches 75% and above, they have very strong intention of buying and they are close to making a decision. Now, how do you get to see this level of intention from your advert? If you go to your ads manager right here and you go to your audience section and you create a custom audience, that is from the first advert you run. Let's say I select a video right here and I click on next. I'm going to choose engagement type. I'm going to choose, there are different sections here. And you can see you can create an audience list of those that watch 95% of your video or those that watch 75%. It depends on how further you want to target them. Anyone that watches 95% of your video or 75%, they are very close to hiring for that services. Now, if you send them content that's specific to those kind of people, it's easier for you to build that trust with them. Now, what kind of content would you send to someone that watches more of your videos or they have high intention? You can't send them the same type of video. If you mix them up together, it will not perform the best way. Now, this audience, just as I said before, this advert right here, the privacy advert, brings in fresh eyeballs. The new eyeballs that you get is now populated into this audience list. So the people that see the advert on Monday from the privacy advert, they will never see this anymore. They are now sent to this section. Now, someone that has high intention of hiring for your services or that want to hire, there are different kind of content that we send them. One very specific one that works well is having cost breakdown. Whenever you break down the cost of what it involves in design and interior design for maybe a house, a shop, an office, that transparency builds trust. Another thing that also helps is client testimonial and also free guide. Whenever you send your audience free guide, it's not just to get them that free information. You want to get their email addresses. Most commercial clients, those that have commercial businesses, the first thing they do in the morning is check their email. Now, when you're able to retarget your audience, send them email consistently that gives off value, at some point you stay top of mind with these clients. Now, in Instagram and Facebook, you can get suspended at any time. You are a tenant there. Whenever you have emails of all your clients, no matter what happens, that you get suspended or banned, you can still reach out to your clients. Now, with this email address you have, you can now send them content specifically. Because even when you make videos on Instagram, not everyone will see the video you make. Sometimes they might be lost in the FYP or some reels. But when you send them emails directly to the inbox, they can see your content. And your content should never try to sell to them or be very pushy. You have to give value first. Whenever you are being very salesy, it repels people a lot. That's why if you look at the guide here, I don't have any salesy content. In this content right here, the one that have I intro, you can send them direct offer content that talks about what you clearly can do and how they can reach out to you. But you don't want to be salesy, because when you do so, you tend to appear very cheap. And if you look at this content right here, those that have low interest in your videos or your content, you send them content that does not directly sell to them, but just gives them value about what you can do, that can help them. The more they're exposed to you, the more they keep on seeing your content, that this level of people right there, at some point they start watching your content more and more and they become interested. If anyone is ready in reaching out to your services, do you just try to give them a phone call or text them? We try to send them to a booking form. Now, a booking form is designed to filter those that cannot truly afford the service. There are some that might watch more of your video, but realistically, they can't afford your services. If you look at this booking form right here, it has a series of questions that is meant to filter those that are not your ideal clients. And one very important question here is this one that says, what is your estimated budget range? Let me show an example of what a typical booking form looks like. Now, this is one of my past clients' landing page right here. Once they get on this landing page and they can see their past project right here, videos of what their past videos and all of that. And when they click book the consultation, it sends them to your Google Calendar. Now, based on when you are free, they can book a time to speak with you. And before they can book that time, there are a series of questions that are designed to filter those that cannot truly afford your services. That is their name. By zooming further, what kind of project you are interested in? You can see, when do you want to start your project? Do you own the space? Yes, I own the space. What's your estimated budget? Now, anyone that cannot afford to pay for these services here cannot book calls with you. Now, this helps save your time from speaking to unqualified prospects. Now, only those that are qualified will ever see your advert and reach out to you. And it also helps your advert perform better. The more you get qualified clients reaching out to you, the more that signals to Facebook to bring more qualified prospects. This is exactly how I've structured campaigns for my clients. And I think this can really help your business get better lead quality and retarget your audience. Interior design is a very expensive service. No one hires from seeing just one single advert. If you can follow this step by step, you run the privacy advert, you see your content, ad transformation angle, you are getting new eyeballs to this content, you are segmentizing them based on their interests, and you are retargeting them with more content. Once you create this list right here, they can now get more of that specific content, and it's much more cheaper to retarget your existing clients. This is exactly how I help my client with this type of problem. Now, if you want this for your business, you can book a call with me, the link below, and look forward to speaking with you. All right, bye.